going to tell you a little bit more about it at the end because this is actually a cooking challenge. We're going to have a few segments and we're going to prepare a couple items for you and then we're going to throw it back at you and challenge you and you guys get to send stuff to us. So I can't wait to see what you guys are going to send to us. And today I have my friend Sophie helping me from 4th grade and she is a great helper and she's really good in the kitchen and she helps her family cook all the time, so she's perfect. So today we're going to start by molding out some dough to make a spider bread bowl because this is all about Halloween and we want to make cool spooky stuff. And just in case you didn't notice, we're in our beautiful Kirk kitchen right now, and so we'll be doing all of our segments in this kitchen here for these next 3 segments. You ready to roll? So we're going to start with the head of our spider. And this spider will be out of bread dough so that you can cut into the body of the spider and put some cool dip and maybe some veggies in there. We're going to make it really awesome. So we just got some frozen dough that you can get from the store, just regular Parker roll, or you can of course make your own. This is just a fun, fast thing. So we just got the frozen one. We defrosted it ahead of time, and these recipes will be right underneath these videos on the YouTube site. And of course, Sophie and I already washed our hands very diligently. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to form his little head, and you don't want to use too much flour and not any oil when you're shaping bread. And you're going to put some pressure and you're going to roll it into the board. Can you see how my hand is doing it? I'm squeezing it with my hands at the same time as I'm rolling it around. So I'm rolling it counterclockwise. And then I'm getting this nice little ball. Nice little ball. Let's see. You want to give that a try, Sophie? Yeah? Should have brought my nice sharp knives. We don't have a lot of sharp knives in here. Yeah, so you're going to, same thing, you're going to squeeze and roll around and kind of push him down at the same time you're squeezing. And it forces it to form this nice little, cute little spider head. Perfect! Hold yours up, Coach. Sophie, hold yours up so we can see. We're going to get a sheet and see a sheet pan. So one thing I did do is I put a little spray on the sheet pan and then I laid down my parchment paper just so he doesn't stick and the parchment paper doesn't move all the way around. So maybe we should make 2 so we have enough. Let's make 2 spiders. Let's make head-to-head spiders. So. Okay. We're going to put ours back here for right now. We locked everybody out. Nobody can come in here right now. And I'm going to put the rest of the dough here, and we're going to cut it. We need to basically have a spider body, which is going to be pretty big, because it has to be big enough to make room for some dip. But then we also need some awesome spider legs. And this is going to proof a little bit. And what proofing means is it's going to get a little bit bigger and puffier. Okay, so we're going to save. Let's save these for the legs. We're going to put this aside right now. And we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to use 2 hands. And you're going to kind of just fold this over to make a nice big round body. And then I'm going to hold it in my 2 hands like this. Sophie, can you hold this so it doesn't move? And I'm going to move, here, I'll do it right here. And I'm going to move it around, same thing, putting pressure on it, but rolling it counterclockwise. And pushing on it a little bit so my spider body forms. You want to give it a try, so? Here, do it on the metal. It's a little bit easier. And we washed the table before we started today. So same thing. And it's a little sticky. And if you don't get it the first time, it's totally okay too. So we start by folding it over so it's smooth. Smooth. See how we have a nice smooth fold there? A little ball of dough. And now you put both the hands on it and do it counterclockwise or clockwise, whichever way you go. And you're going to move him around and hold him tight so that he forms a nice little baby ball of dough. Okay, you try it. No, that's good. That's perfect. We're going to show you our spider. I might have to sacrifice my spider because we might not have enough of the legs. So those are our spiders. Now we're going to make some legs. Let's see. So tell me, how many legs does a spider have? 8 legs, right? So let's see if we get 8 out of here. So we'll make it. You want to try to get your pieces even. And the thing about rolling bread dough, what works for me, everybody has their own way, is you want it sticky, but not too sticky. See how it's sticky? It's sticking, but it's not leaving a residue. So if your bread is leaving a residue, you might want to add a little tiny bit of flour. But if it's a little bit sticky, you have a much better time rolling it out. So I used to work in a bakery for years and years. I was not the best baker, I will tell you. Bread was not my specialty, but I did love it. Much better than pastries and cakes. Oh, this spider has 9 legs, so we can add a little bit extra. It is getting hot in here because of the stove. So I don't know if you guys can see us, but I'm going to hold mine up, but it's easier to do it. I'm going to start to make like little worms with the rest of my 8 pieces. Go ahead and you can try to do that too. But I like to do it on the ground, on the table, and I just kind of roll it out like this, like if any of you have ever made pretzels. And you start in the center and roll out. Start in the center, and let's move these over so you can see a little bit. Start in the center. Oh, you got it. Start in the center and roll out. And then you end up with this really nice long spider leg, right? Nice long spider leg. Okay. So let's show you what we're doing here. Let's show them how we're putting our spider legs on. Should have a second here. So let's go even closer. Even closer. So we're putting our spider legs. I'm going to do 2 at the top here, and then I'm going to do the other ones down this way. So that would be 6 down this way. Let's see. Let's get this going. We have a lot of rolling to do, so. Roll away, Sophie. So we're just giving you a little close-up on our spider legs. Our spider legs. Look at Sophie's doing so well. I'm getting behind. So take a look. These are looking great. We're almost done now with all of our legs. Almost done. Now this method where you start in the center and you roll out, this is the way that you make French baguettes or even any type of baguette. We're just getting a little bit sticky. So now let's move this over a little bit. We will assemble our spiders so that you can see hopefully. Should have someone filming us. It made it easier. You want to put yours on at the same time? Sure. You need to make sure they connect because otherwise it will just fall. good. Miss Turner, don't watch this. We're probably putting them on wrong. Miss Turner and James. Oh, I have an extra leg. There, you can have that one. The 9-legged spider. I'm gonna put mine up at the top. I like how that looks. Nice job, Sophie. Looking good. These are just fun and easy to make. And you can put your favorite dip inside of it. We're gonna do what you call proof. And proof makes it puff up a little bit and get fluffy. And then we're gonna put a little bit of an egg wash, which can be a little egg and water or a little egg and milk, or just egg if you don't have one with the other on it. So hopefully they could hear us. That was really loud. And after we do the egg wash, it'll have a nice shiny surface, and then we'll put it in the oven. So unfortunately at Kirk, because a lot of us use the kitchen, my brush has gone missing. So we're just gonna egg wash with a fork. But if you're at home and you have all your supplies, I use a spoon too. You can use a nice brush to get all this egg nicely on your little spider. Get that spider ready to go. Get them all egg washed so he's shiny. Here, I'll let you do yours. You can do, they're almost done. Or there's just one right there. Yes, it definitely works much better with a brush. This is not ideal for sure. But we make do. Here you go, you can do yours. And then we're using a little bit of Parmesan cheese. Can lift this up with them for just a minute? There you go. To make the legs hairy. So you definitely have to brush a little egg wash on the legs so it sticks. Wow, so it's really hot in here. It is quite warm in this kitchen. You're gonna put hairy legs on your spider. You can actually break these legs off later and dip them in whatever yummy dip you put in the abdomen of the spider. And if you have some nice olives, you could use nice little olives for the eyes. That cute little thing. Can I lift it up so I can show them really quick? So we've got hairy legs and olives for eyes, and then we're going to put them in a kind of warm place, which is basically any place in this kitchen, to let it puff up for a little while. Since it's really warm in here, it's going to take less time than in your kitchen probably. And when he gets a little puffy or almost doubles in size, we're going to put them in the oven and bake them on up. Okay? And then we'll come back. It'll be like we weren't ever even gone. We'll just be instantly right back here. Alright, so we took our delicious spiders out of the oven. Look at those guys. They're very robust looking. Very large spiders. They have a nice shine on them. And my olive eyes fell off of one of them, but that's okay. So we're going to carefully try to pick them up. And actually what we didn't do, what we should have, is you're going to want to grab that plate over there. Maybe spray the paper just a little bit for extra So you can actually use the bread that you pull out of him to dip into your dip. You can also use